Lots of interesting things are happening with the Judgment Day right now, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's new with Trish Stratus, Dominik Mysterio, and more. Starting things off with the new developments with the Judgment Day. Their new backstage segment kicks off with some big context clues about how Finn Balor is going off, doing whatever he wants, and not sticking to the original plans. Liv Morgan confronts Finn Balor for his actions at Survivor Series of going after Damian Priest, with Liv saying that they all agreed he would stay away from Damian going forward. Finn said that he did agree to that and agreed to let Dominik Mysterio handle Damian Priest. But since Dominik failed and got pinned by Damian during the #1 Contenders match, Finn felt like he had to take this situation back into his own hands, and that's why he did what he did. Finn Balor takes a direct dig at Liv Morgan for getting pinned at War Games, saying that if she would have listened to him, she would have never lost that match. Liv said that she hoped Finn Balor knew what he was doing. That line and delivery from Liv Morgan could be taken in a few different ways, but at least for the time being, it seems like she just wanted to make sure he's making the smart moves. But you could also look at that line from Liv as a potential warning to him for the way he's acting and how he's walking a fine line with the Judgment Day themselves. Definitely could be a double meaning line there from Liv Morgan. Finn then coins a new phrase, saying that when everyone listens to Finn, the Judgment Day win. So again, it's pretty mind-boggling because Finn verbally slaughters Damian and Rhea for trying to take control and leadership of the group and says that's why they had to go. But here we see him basically telling the group that they have to listen to his every demand and instruction. So Finn heavily contradicts himself when it comes to the subject of leadership within the Judgment Day. We then see a backstage segment between Finn Balor, Dominik Mysterio, and Gunther. Finn tries telling Gunther that he should be a bit more appreciative of the fact that he saved him from Damian at Survivor Series, and how he wants a world title match. But Gunther points out that Finn has not really done anything to earn a world title match. That's when Gunther notes that Dominik Mysterio actually pinned Damian Priest not that long ago, and how Damian has a better claim to the world title than Finn does right now. So Gunther decides to give the shot to Dominik instead. We then see another brief but very telling character moment for Dominik Mysterio during his entrance for the match with Gunther. While standing on the ramp, Dominik tells his fellow Judgment Day members to stay in the back, how he wants to do this all on his own. It's a quick 1-second moment, but this gesture and action speaks volumes about Dominik's current character transition. Dominik turned down the privilege of having the numbers advantage and cheating with his match against the world champion Gunther. Almost seems out of character for Dominik Mysterio to turn down the option of cheating to win, but that's what he did here. And the fact that he did that does lean in the direction of him turning babyface. It's almost an honorable move for him to willingly want to enter the match alone, and does show some character growth from Dominik of years past. So that action right there is a massive babyface turning clue for Dominik that can't be ignored. There was a point right around a year ago where the idea and concept of Dominik Mysterio's babyface turn just seemed so unrealistic because of how big of a heel he was in every city he went to. But now in current day, it looks like WWE is heavily planting multiple seeds for Dominik Mysterio's face turn that's coming up potentially sometime in 2025. To further this Dominik babyface turn narrative, even the live crowd at Raw for this match against Gunther was really behind Dominik. They were even chanting his name at one point in the match. So if Dominik is already getting crowds behind him this early in a potential babyface turning journey, that means he could be a massive babyface by the time everything is wrapped up for that full transition. But Finn Balor eventually comes out after the match and ambushes Gunther. Finn sneak disses Dominik on the way back up from the attack, saying that Dominik needs to watch and learn, and that's how you take care of business. So the tension between Finn and Dominik continues to grow. It all started when Dominik got a #1 Contenders match before Finn did. It escalated some more after Dominik threw in Finn's face that he's closer himself to the world title right now than Finn has been in a very long time. And now with this situation here of Gunther giving Dominik a shot before Finn, that once again only adds fuel to the fire that's going on between Finn and Dominik. Another Judgment Day implosion is imminent, and it's starting to look like the group could split into two groups. It seems possible that Finn will take JD McDonough and Carlito with him in his own group, while Dominik, Liv, and Raquel would stay together in another group. That seems to be where the split is at right now within the Judgment Day. Finn has been really snappy and moody towards Liv and Dominik the most, while being somewhat friendly towards Carlito and JD. So if a split is coming, it looks like Dominik and Liv are separating themselves from Finn. And with the potential route of Dominik turning babyface, that does make you wonder where this story could be taking Liv as well. Does that mean that Liv Morgan could transition back into a babyface if that's what's happening with Dominik, or could they even split up down the line? There was also a new report that came out from WrestleVotes that claims 2025 will be a big year for Finn Balor. Their report claims that Finn has been acknowledged as a longtime great locker room leader, and that 2025 will be a rewarding year for him with a major singles push during the year. Finn even indirectly reacted to that report himself by simply posting a Photoshop photo of himself holding the tag team title and the world title. So that's very important intel to keep in your head heading into the new year. Finn Balor has not held a main roster world title since his 24-hour reign back in 2016, and fans have been patiently wondering about when Finn could climb back to the top. His world title drought has been a big part of the storyline against Seth Rollins in 2023, and it's once again becoming a big part of his current storyline as well. Finn is jealous of Damian and Dominik getting world title shots before him, and he's entering a state of desperation. He really wants to get his hands on a world title by any means, and it's looking like 2025 will finally be Finn's time to hold the world title again. Big news recently came out for Trish Stratus. During a recent interview with TV Insider, Trish Stratus confirmed that she does not view herself as being retired. She said the same thing that she's been echoing in recent months, that if the story is right and makes sense, she'll always be willing to come back for a program. Trish even labeled Nia Jax as an opponent that she just needs to get in the ring with before she actually retires. Trish says it's a weird goal for her, but she wants to get ragdolled and thrown all over the ring by Nia Jax in a match. So that's a future match to look out for, and hopefully we do see Trish in the ring again in 2025. What are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.